I have cockroaches in my house. How can I deal with this problem? She tried pressing the button. Sorted. Greetings everyone. My name is Vitali. How are you doing today? In this video, we are going to talk about phrasal verbs, about problems and solutions. But first of all, what is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a phrase that consists of a verb with a preposition or adverb, or both, the meaning of which is different from the meaning of each separate part. Let's check them out. Number 1, to figure out, to figure something out. As you can see, it has a verb, to figure, and out, a preposition. What does it mean? To figure something out means to finally understand something or someone, or find the solution to a problem after a lot of thought. This is complicated. The simple definition: to understand or solve something. For example, the Rubik's cube is very complicated. I can't figure it out. This means I don't understand how to solve a Rubik's cube. I cannot make the sides the same color. Another example, my grandma didn't know how to turn on the TV. I helped her to figure it out. My grandma didn't know how to turn on the TV. I helped her to figure it out. This means my grandmother did not know how to make the TV work, how to turn it on. She asked me and I showed her the red button on the remote control. She tried pressing the button and the TV turned on. Sorted. Talking about sorted. Number 2, to sort out, to sort something out. This phrasal verb means to deal with a situation or a problem successfully. For example, these two policemen had a lot of misunderstandings and difficulties, but in the end, they finally sorted it all out. These two policemen had a lot of misunderstanding and difficulties, but in the end, they finally sorted it all out. This means the two people were very different. They had a lot of fights and misunderstandings. But as they worked together more and more, they finally learned how to work as a team. Talking about work. Number 3, to work out. Not to work out in the gym. This phrasal verb means to understand something or to find the answer to something by thinking about it. Let's look at the example. Our business is not growing. We need to work out a plan to improve our situation. Our business is not growing. We need to work out a plan to improve our situation. This means our business has some problems. We don't get more customers, or our profits are too low, so we need to sit down and think of ideas to make it grow. There is one more phrasal verb, which is number 4, that has a very similar meaning. And this phrasal verb is to come up with. To come up with means to suggest or think of an idea, solution, or a plan. I don't have enough money. I need to come up with a plan. I don't have enough money. I need to come up with a plan. This means that if I want to improve my financial situation, I need to decide what I can do about it. Find another job, sell my things, start a business, etc. Number 5, to deal with. This means to do something in order to solve a problem. For example, I have cockroaches in my house. How can I deal with this problem? Try cleaning your house every day. Avoid leaving food outside and uncovered. I have cockroaches in my house. How can I deal with this problem? Try cleaning your house every day. Avoid leaving food outside or uncovered. This means that if you want to get rid of cockroaches, you need to keep your house clean and stop throwing food around. Number 6. This is not as common as the previous ones. And the phrasal verb is to iron out, to iron something out. Imagine how you iron clothes. You make them neat and tidy. So this phrasal verb means to remove problems or find solutions. For example, my best friend and his wife keep fighting all the time. I hope they can iron out their differences and become happier. My best friend and his wife keep fighting all the time. I hope they can iron out their differences and become happier. This means that my best friend and his wife are unhappy. They have some problems. They need to talk about it and find the solutions to their problems. They don't want to put up with each other's bad behavior. Talking about putting up, this is our number 7. To put up with. It means to accept someone or something that is unpleasant. For example, my boss is terrible. Everyone in the office has to put up with his rude behavior because nobody wants to lose their job. My boss is terrible. Everyone in the office has to put up with his rude behavior because nobody wants to lose their job. This means that people in the office need to ignore the boss's bad behavior and the way he or she treats them because everyone needs to continue earning money. Number 8, to get over. To get over something. It means to return to your normal state or condition after a bad or unpleasant situation. For example, I just broke up with my girlfriend. I am very sad, but I know I will get over it and soon I will be happy again. I just broke up with my girlfriend. I am very sad, but I know I will get over it and soon I will be happy again. This means that the breakup made you feel sad, but you know you need some time to recover. Forget about it so you can feel normal and happy again. Number 9, to talk over. To talk something over. What does it mean? To discuss a problem or situation with someone, often to find out their opinion or to get advice before making a decision about it. To put it more simply, it means to talk about something with someone important in order to ask for their opinion. Do you want to buy this car? I'm not sure. I need to talk it over with my wife first, and then I'll call you. Do you want to buy this car? I'm not sure. I need to talk it over with my wife first, and then I will call you. This means that the second person doesn't want to make a decision quickly. He wants to talk about this with his wife and only after that make a decision. Number 10, to narrow down to. To narrow something down to. To narrow it down, it means to make a number or list smaller by removing items that are unnecessary or less suitable. I want to buy a car. I am choosing between 8 different options. I need to narrow it down to 2 best options. It will be easier to make a decision. This means that the person has too many cars to choose from and they want to think which cars are definitely worse than others so that they remove them from the list and make it easier to make a choice. 11, to face up to. This means to accept that a difficult situation exists. Let's look at the example. He lives a terrible life. He doesn't exercise. He eats a lot of chocolate and snacks. He needs to face up to the fact that he is fat and unhealthy. And finally, take action. This means that the person does not do any physical activity and eats unhealthy. Therefore, he is not in good shape. He needs to realize this fact, finally stop eating unhealthy, and begin to exercise. Alright, now you've learned 11 phrasal verbs to talk about situations, solutions, and dealing with them. If you like the video, you know what to do. If you like the vibe, subscribe to the channel. If you want to broaden your vocabulary, here's my latest video. Thank you very much. I've been Vitaly, and as always, adios.